Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we will be learning how to inspect your 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Or Speed Cube, if you're using a Speed Cube. Anyways, without further ado, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And now, without further ado, let's also get into this video so you can learn how to inspect. So in cubing competitions, you have 15 seconds to inspect your cube and then go ahead and solve it. So how do we inspect? Well, I'm going to be using CFOP because that's what I use. All right, so I've scrambled the cube. And now the first step in CFOP is obviously making the white cross, or even in the beginner's method if you're going to be using that. So the first step in making the white cross is to locate all the white edges. Before you inspect, you kind of just go with it and then find them as you go along. But when you're inspecting, I try to find all of my edges. So you see I have one already in and it's aligned, so that's perfect. Now this green is also aligned, and since the red is aligned, I can also just bring that green down. Now there's an orange here and there's the blue here. So when you inspect, it's essentially knowing what you want to do next. So obviously I see the red here and I see this green here, so I know the first thing I want to do when I start the timer is bring the green down. Now these two situations, they are not the best. So what I would do, this is just me seeing things, is I turn, because I'm doing F2 here, I turn it once, F prime, so that this can also get into a slot, and I bring it down. It's not in the right slot, and this orange will fix that, but then I can put it in the right slot, and I don't need to go ahead and fix it like this, because that's really annoying. And since I'm putting this down, I'm also succeeding putting this green part in. It sounds really confusing. You're probably like bamboozled, and it really just takes practice to sort of know how to inspect, and it's like intuitive. So anyways, you see this orange edge here. We can move the bottom layer and bring it into the correct spot. And now see, this blue is now out, and it's a nicer case than what was before. So then I can just solve, and we're done the white cross. You don't need to inspect into first pair or into corners, because I don't even know how to do that, and I'm still getting good solve times. You really just need to like inspect the cross, so you're not just like, wait, what, where is it? And one other thing when you're inspecting, let's say I have, there's a green right here, and it's like this. Now I see this red here, and if I bring it down, see, it's aligned. Now, what if, say I have this situation where there's a green, it's in the wrong spot, and there's an orange, let's say it's here. There's an orange right here. How do I know that this orange is going to be like in the right spot with the green? So I realized that this orange is currently to the right of this green. If we look at the center caps, orange is to the right of the green center cap. So I know that if I bring this down and I align it, they're perfectly good. Now, if you have a situation where it's like this, you can also just bring it down like this, and this is like not really, this isn't really, what am I saying? Like, inspecting, but if you have something like this and you just want to go quicker, you can also sledgehammer it in, just like this. Except minus the F prime at the end. So that's essentially inspecting. It's more intuitive, so the more you inspect, the more you will like grasp and be like, I think I know what I'm doing now. You know? Like the difference between mathematicians, like originally, like at the beginning, whoa, this is so confusing. And then after, they're like, yeah, the x squared minus 2 to the power of squared cube blah, 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 and a bunch of random stuff I don't understand. And they're like, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. And it's like really just takes practice. Like honestly, like anything in life. And once you learn how to inspect and you get like way faster solves, you just feel like a bit smarter. You feel like, whoa, I feel so smart. I feel like my mind can picture things that it should not be able to picture. It's an awesome feeling once you learn how to inspect. Let's just leave it at that. So that concludes this video for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed and you learned how to inspect. Remember, keep practicing because you can't just learn how to inspect from one video. I mean, when I learned advanced F2L, I watched like 10 videos and it took me forever. Like, this video will give you a starting point, but you have to keep it consistent. You have to keep practicing. You have to keep thinking, all right, can this go down? Can I do this? Can I do that? So keep on practicing, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.